Okay, we ready? All right, good. And it is 7:31, perfect. Good evening. Welcome to the Mayor and Council meeting for Monday, June 17, 2024. For the record, we are in person in council chambers and in Zoom. I want to remind everyone out there that from June 17th to July 15th, the main entrance to the municipal building will be closed due to renovations. During this time, the municipal building is open to the public by appointment only. We ask that residents attend meetings via Zoom. For full details, visit cityofgroton.com. So with that, we'll do a roll call.
Mayor Hedrick, Deputy Mayor Depot, Councilor Artali, Councilor Sheffield, and Councilor Norris via Zoom are present.
Okay, thank you. Please stand and salute the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, recognitions, awards, and memorials, council. Okay, moving on. So we had the 8th grade middle school promotion, and then I also had a Juneteenth we had a Juneteenth ceremony on Saturday. So that's that. Okay, we'll move on to receipt of citizens' petitions, comments. Receipt of citizens' petitions is the portion of the council meeting where the council welcomes comments from citizens. To address the council, please sign a sheet on the table at the front of the meeting room. When you're recognized, please approach the podium. Please clearly state your name and address. Each presentation should be limited to 5 minutes or less, and the citizens should, if possible, submit emailed or written comments. Presentations should be related to matters pertinent to the city of Groton. City councilors will only ask questions in order to clarify the speaker's presentation and can respond during the response to citizens' petitions portion of the meeting. Okay, so we don't have anyone signed up. Ms. Patrick, did you want to speak?
Yes, I would, please.
Okay, please state your name and your address for the record.
Deborah Patrick, 8 Mellow Avenue in Groton. I would like to speak to request an update on the status of EB's request for an additional crosswalk with some lighting for safety measures for their employees. I understand that Congressman Courtney has already said that the funding could be made available. So I would like to know where things stand and whether or not we can accommodate EB to make sure that their employees are indeed safe. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Questions for councilors? Deputy Mayor Depot?
I'm not sure if Ms. Patrick will know, but do we know which crossroads that is at, that they're looking for an additional crosswalk?
I don't know exactly where it's located. My understanding is that it's a little further up Eastern Point Road from where they have them now.
Like towards,
More towards the beach. That was what I was told.
okay.
I'm sure the mayor has more information on that than I do.
I mean, that's helpful to me. I was going to use the beach as a reference point also.
I understand. So let me tell you what I know and where it stands. First of all, Electric Boat has reached out. That is a state road. And so my understanding was that Electric Boat needed to reach out to the state. The location that they're looking for crosswalk and additional lighting is across from the G lot to cross over to the new building they built, which is building 605, which is the off-crew. It's not off-crew, sorry. It's the crew building, and there's also coats behind it for the Columbia class. They went to the state, and then the state come back and said, you need to get the LTA, the local traffic authority, that's me, to agree to what you want. So I've been negotiating back and forth with Electric Boat to ensure I understand what it is they're looking for me to ask the state to do, and then As soon as we fully understand that, I'll be writing a letter in support of that, and then hopefully that will get us in the queue for the state to accomplish the project.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you giving that full explanation.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll move on to response to citizens' petitions, comments. Deputy Mayor Depot?
I just wanted to comment, I wasn't sure whether they were going to request an additional crosswalk there, but I do drive that route at least twice a day, usually 4 times a day. And because of the new lot area going in, there are more people crossing further down the road over there, so it would make sense to put one down there. I'll be interested to see how useful it is, but I think it's good to keep tabs on it because they're building more parking spaces that move in that direction, so.
I'm not going to get into any more detail because I don't want this to turn into a FOIA violation where it becomes an item that should be on the agenda. So put this on for this next CAL for next week, and I will give an update on parking and crosswalks and things like that. That way I can update council and update residents that are watching. We'll move on to approval of the minutes. I'll take a motion to approve the committee of the whole meeting minutes for May 28, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstention, motion carries. I'll take a motion to approve the mayor and council meeting minutes of June 3rd, 2024.
So
So-
moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any oppositions, abstentions? Motion carries. And lastly, I'll take a motion for the committee of the whole meeting minutes for June 10th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Okay, communications and reports. Councilor Talley?
I did get a chance to go to the Beach and Parks meeting on Wednesday. So I got to introduce myself and meet the committee members, so that was really nice. That's all I have.
Okay, perfect. Councilor Sheffield?
Attended the Juneteenth celebration on Saturday, this past Saturday. It was a well-attended event. It was too bad I couldn't stay longer. I had to go to work, so I had to leave pretty much right after Mr. Johnston spoke. And he was an outstanding speaker. He was very motivating and a very excellent guest speaker for this event, and very happy that he was able to attend. Thank the St. John's Christian Church Choir, along with Pastor Neveth, for being their inspiration, and obviously Deputy Mayor Depot, yourself, Audrey Baumgartner and Heather Summers were in attendance, and Juliet Parker, of course, the orchestrator of everything, and again, an outstanding day. And my next point was, I guess, the email we received about the police department. I guess Senate appropriations for. I saw that we could be receiving $1.5 million for the police department, so that's something that was a surprise, and maybe the mayor wants to follow up after that. And I think that's about all. Thank you.
Okay, Councilor Norris? Okay, Deputy Mayor?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Deputy Mayor Depot?
Thank you, Mayor. I also attended the Beach and Parks Committee meeting with Councilor Artali, and I just want to add, on their agenda, which all the agendas and minutes are posted, so if you're ever interested in what's happening with Beach and Parks or any committee, they are open to the public, and you can attend and listen to what they're discussing. One of the things they discussed was the project in front of the Tyler House to put the engraved stones there. And just one piece of information that I think, you know, I wanted to make sure that people know is that we have to order them in groups of 20. So if you're looking to get an engraved stone for a family member or anyone, we have to order them 20 at a time. So if you're interested, get your orders into Parks and Rec, and once they get 20, they'll build more engraved stones into that little pathway. And I think it looks really nice. It's not complete yet, but I think it's a good addition to our beach. So, and I attended the Juneteenth celebration. We did it a little early on the 15th, and as Councilor Sheffield said, Juliet Parker organized that. I think, you know, if people don't know the significance of Juneteenth, I would just encourage them to go to one of the places that had a table up for the celebration was the Bill Memorial Library. They will point you in the direction of some good books where you can read about it, or, you know, it's a good discussion to have why it's such a significant date for our country and why it should be a national holiday. And I just one last thing, I just wanted to remind people that this weekend on Saturday, the fire department is doing a fundraiser at Outer Light for their, what's it called? The,
Scholarship?
Yep, the scholarship fund that they have, thank you. And it's, you know, Outer Light does host a lot of fundraisers for our police and fire departments, and they're always willing to let us use their space for things, so I just appreciate them, and, you know, go out and support our fire departments. Also a good opportunity to chat with some of our fire department, because there's lots of them will be there, and so if you're interested in getting to know some of the people who run into burning buildings for you, it's a good place to do it. So that's all.
Okay, City Clerk, anything?
Nope.
Okay, and I have nothing additional. Committee referrals, are there any committee referrals? Okay, we'll move on. New business, Deputy Mayor Depot.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-24-6-91. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council finally approve an ordinance establishing a policy for nuisances. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention, motion carries. Councilor Talley.
Resolution -24-6-92, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council finally approve an ordinance to establish regulations BYOB commercial establishments. I so move.
Second.
This, we have a motion and a second. This was discussed in committee of the whole. Again, as this one is also a second reading, is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention, motion carries. Councilor Sheffield.
Resolution R-24-6-93. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council finally approve an amendment to ordinance number 202, an ordinance concerning blight and public nuisance. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed at the committee of the whole, and this is also a second reading. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention, motion carries. Deputy Mayor Depot.
Resolution R-24-6-94, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council finally approve an ordinance revising the fee policy for all permits, inspections, and forms related to the building and zoning regulations for the city of Groton. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? Abstention, motion carries. Councilor Talley.
Resolution R-24-6-95, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council authorize and approve the fee schedule for the building and zoning department. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? Abstention, motion carries. Councilor Sheffield.
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R-24-6-96. Therefore, be it resolved that the mayor and council authorize and approve the police department to purchase 5 new computers from Dell Marketing LP, P.O. Box 643561, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the amount of $12,144.40 to be paid from fiscal year 2020 2024 operating funds. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was previously discussed at a committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Deputy Mayor Depot.
Resolution R-24-6-97, therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council that the conveyance of a temporary construction easement and access easement from the city for 1268 Paquonic Road in favor of the town be and hereby approved, and that the mayor or his designee be authorized to execute and enter into a temporary construction easement and access easement agreement in such form as approved by the city attorney. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Councilor Artali.
Resolution R-24-6-98, therefore be it resolved that mayor and council approve the adoption of revisions to the City of Groton Economic Development Grant Program Policy and Procedures to be effective on the date of July 1st, 2024. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Councilor Sheffield.
Resolution R-24-6-99, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council award Natasha Graham, business owner of T-Mac Bodega at 105 Bridge Street, Groton, Connecticut, 06340, the Economic Development Minor Facade Improvement Grant in the amount of $2,500.00. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Deputy Mayor Depot.
Resolution R-24-6-100, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council refer the 2022 Community Resilience Plan for adoption by reference into the city's Plan of Conservation and Development 2019. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Councilor Talley.
Resolution R-24-6-101, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council approve the reappointment of Susan Bergeron, 781 Shannicosset Road, Groton, Connecticut, as a regular member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, term to expire on June 30th, 2027. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. Councilor Sheffield.
Resolution R-24-6-102, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council appoint Cameron James, 124 Smith Street, Groton, Connecticut, as a regular member of Planning and Zoning Commission, term to expire on June 30th, 2027. I so move.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. And Deputy Mayor Depot.
Resolution R-24-6-103, therefore be it resolved that the mayor and council appoint Colleen Lothrop, 164 Meridian Street, Groton, Connecticut, as a regular member of Planning and Zoning Commission, term to expire on June 30th, 2027. I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. This was discussed during the committee of the whole. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. And I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, council, for coming out. Thank you, City Clerk.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Okay. Well, what,